undertake a routine task or work with others in manufacturing society.
Where's the OH&S one, sir?
The first one.
Applied principles.
Yeah.
Full fees, $25.
Yeah, so I've used it as a place to stick some of the fee issues, and it's just a little trick, I suppose. Then you're probably going to want one or more of the elective ones. So the first one, we know them by shortened names, so if you look at the number MEM 05012C, in our industry we call that 512. So if you want stick welding, that would be your stick welding unit. The next one down, if you want to do oxy welding, that would be the oxy welding unit, 5.4. Don't do 5.3, I'm not set up for it yet. 14.5, don't worry about that. If you had a burning ambition to get into measuring tools, you could tick that, but I doubt that that's where you're at. Use hand tools is probably one that we'll use later if we need to get you more time. So if you enrolled only in one welding unit and you didn't get it finished and you wanted more time to get it finished, we'll tick another box of a different unit, and then that gets you some more time. So I doubt that you're probably going to want to use hand tools at this stage. You're probably going to want to use 18.2 power tools. You probably don't want to use 732 workshop machines because we've hardly got any. 3.3 sheet and plate assembly you probably don't want to do. Carry out heat treatment I can't manage at the moment. 1855 we're not going to do at the moment. So fitting unit. Technical drawing over the page probably not going to do. Someone might want to do brazing and silver soldering. So think whether that's a unit for you. Computations, unless you're mad like me and you love maths, you probably don't want to do that one. Performing engineering measurements you'll probably skip over. 12.3, don't worry about that. Precision measurement, that is. So MEM 05050B, there's a mouthful for you. That's MIG. That's probably one of the more likely units you're going to do. That's the fourth last one. 549, the 100, perform routine gas tungsten arc welding, that would be, that's the TIG unit for whoever wants to look at TIG. Carry out mechanical cutting, again, that's probably one you might tick if you want to buy yourself some extra time, which you probably don't want to go there just yet. So that's things like using the guillotine and punch and shears and things like that. I still haven't got punch and shears here yet, but I'm chasing one. And hand forging, don't use that one. So the likely ones, MIG, TIG, stick and oxy. And there would have been oxy, heating and cutting, and I wouldn't have noticed, should have been there. Also lost it on me. So you may, there's enough nights, if you did one night a week for the rest of the year, to do 2 welding units. So you can tick MIG and stick, or MIG and oxy, or TIG and stick, or whatever.
So, can you show me when you can actually start on?
So you're probably going to want MIG, construction industry I would suggest that. And that would be second page, fourth last one.
Would I be able to say if I wanted to do stick and MIG?
Tick them both.
Just tick them both and pay for them both and see how it goes.
And start with the one that's the most important.
Yeah.
And if you run it out of time, just use the time for the other one. If you never get to the other one, it's okay.
Yeah.
And if you finish quick, we'll get on to the other one. If you finish that, you can do whatever you like after that.
Yeah.
Bring your own jobs in or whatever.
Yeah.
So just the one we started with?
Yeah, it's up to you, 1 or 2. But there's enough weeks to do 2 if you want to, but you might want to try one and see how it goes and then enrol in another one later on if you want to. So.
Mix gas and gasless, isn't it?
Yeah. Normally it's not gasless, but I know the need in the industry here is, so I've set the machines up. I wouldn't probably spend too long on it. I'd be trying to get the skills with the gas wire and then jump on the other machine and just see how you go doing it with the gasless. But you'll see what you're getting so much easier with the gas and solid wire, that learn quicker and easier with that.
What about with flux core carbon dioxide?
So flux cord is so using a flux cord wire with gas. I haven't bought or haven't chased that yet. It is possible. There's a unit for it which is I think 526, which is specifically flux cord wire, but that's at a level that I'm not allowed at this stage to deliver. So, have you got any wire like that? So I can't deliver it as a unit, but if you wanted to do it, just so that I could have a look at how you're going and whatever, well, we could, but I'm doubting that they would let me buy a roll of wire for a unit that I can't deliver. So you'd really have to mix some wire from work and bring it in which case just tick the MIG unit and do it that way. Just treat it as
realistically, how fast would your average unit?
His company wants to do something else.
The average person would just get it done in time. In Victoria they give you 20 hours, I don't know why they give you 18 here. Somehow we're supposed to be 2 hours more efficient or something. Young fellas don't focus real well and they don't turn up on time and they get a bit tired and stand around and yak to their mates and they don't tend to finish. Older guys with a bit of industrial experience would finish, you know,
So the
8 hours.
likelihood of getting MIG done before Christmas is remote.
No, I'm guessing your skills are probably not too bad. Yeah. Yeah, but I haven't seen you well, but just on your background.
Welding experience, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. See, some people say, oh, I'm an accountant, but I really like to do some stuff at home. You think, oh, this is going to be painful, I can see.
My bread and butter, those people.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
That's
You get money out of it, you feel they don't get it well.
I'm down the bottom, I want to learn, but sort of like, is it right to have a project like I got a tool trailer, I want to make it like real ready to take all my tools to work?
Yeah.
Can we do that? Can
I would think so. You want to make sure that your welding's up to scratch before you start attacking good material. Classic story. You have these little stories in life where the pennies drop. My father had a farm. He's busy harvesting one year, and his neighbour rings up. He said, "Oh, I've just bought this new auger and a welder. Do you want to come and show me how to do some welding? I want to weld some brackets on the auger." He said, "Oh, look, I'm in the middle of harvest. You know, this evening. I'll go down this evening." And if you want to, just get some scrap, have a bit of a play on the scrap, read the book that came with the welder, and I'll see you tonight and we'll see how you're getting on. A little while later he rings back, "Oh, I'm having terrible trouble, I'm blowing holes and so on." He said, "Well, it's only scrap, turn your amps down a little bit, maybe use bigger rod and so on, reread the book and I'll be there." He says, no, it's not scrap, I'm on my auger, I was trying to put the brackets on my auger and I've blown all these holes in it." And you think, you don't practice on the good stuff, you practice on shit. Once your skills are up, then you practice on something that has value. So you would want to do some welding on my steel first, and when I say, "Oh, yeah, I'm pretty good," yeah, you'll be right, you rip into your job.
Yeah,
Then
it's a shitty second-hand trailer, but I wouldn't mind making it a project.
You don't want to make it a shittier trailer because you don't know how to weld yet. So
Okay.
show me your welding first and then attack the trailer.
Yeah, well, so, but what I'm saying, is that realistic?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know where you're at, what your starting point is. You might be one of the people that by Christmas still can't run a weld. There are people like that are just, it's hard.
Pretty deadly for them.
It doesn't mean that they're bad people. It doesn't mean that they're no good at doing anything. It just means that skill just isn't them.
Yeah.
Some people are naturals. I had this, not Sudanese, anyway I call him Sudanese guy last year. He just took it like a duck to water from the minute he picked it up. He was doing broom welding. He had never welded before. Jeez, he was good. And there was another fellow who'd done a little bit, and they just